Have you ever pondered how the act of giving can change lives and communities? The beauty of philanthropy lies in its transformative power. It is a universal concept practiced in diverse cultures and societies. Philanthropy, in essence, is the voluntary act of giving, a gesture of love towards humanity, a commitment to bettering the world we inhabit. While you are here, it would be greatly appreciated if you can hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel, which helps to motivate us to create more engaging videos in the future. In the rich tapestry of cultural practices, we find a unique thread: Islamic philanthropy known as sadaqah or zakat. It transcends the mere act of giving. It's a spiritual obligation, a deep-seated tradition that plays an integral role in the Islamic faith, fostering a sense of community and shared responsibility. From building hospitals to providing education, from supporting orphans to empowering the underprivileged, Islamic philanthropy has been a beacon of hope, a catalyst for change. It's a testament to the power of collective goodwill, shaping societies and touching lives in profound ways. Today, we dive into the profound impact of Islamic philanthropy on communities globally. In Islam, giving is not just a noble act, it's a fundamental duty. This is beautifully exemplified in the two main pillars of Islamic philanthropy: sadaqah and zakat. Sadaqah, derived from the Arabic root word sadaqa, means to be truthful. It is a voluntary act of giving, a gesture of kindness and love towards the less fortunate. It is not confined to financial aid alone, but extends to any act of giving out of compassion, love, friendship, and generosity. From sharing knowledge to removing harmful things from people's way, any good deed is considered sadaqah. It's the spirit of giving without expectation of return that makes sadaqah a beautiful aspect of Islamic philanthropy. On the other hand, zakat, which means purification and growth in Arabic, is a mandatory act. It is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, an obligatory charity that requires Muslims who meet certain criteria to contribute a fixed percentage of their wealth to help the poor, the needy, and other eligible categories defined by Islamic law. The act of giving zakat purifies one's wealth, ensures its growth, and symbolizes the purification of the giver's soul. These two forms of giving, while distinct in nature, share a common goal: the betterment of society. By giving sadaqah and zakat, Muslims not only fulfill their religious duties but also contribute to social welfare, alleviating poverty, promoting education, and fostering communal harmony. The beauty of sadaqah and zakat lies not just in the acts themselves but in their ripple effects. They inspire a sense of community, of shared responsibility, and of caring for one another. They help build a society where every individual, regardless of their financial status, feels valued and supported. In essence, sadaqah and zakat are not just about giving. They are about creating a balance in society, about ensuring everyone has a fair chance at life, and about fostering a spirit of shared humanity. They remind us that in giving we receive, in helping others we help ourselves. Indeed, these acts of giving are the lifeblood of many communities. Now, let's hear some heartwarming stories of change and hope, all thanks to Islamic philanthropy. In the arid lands of East Africa, where hope often seems like a mirage, the power of zakat has breathed life into parched soil and weary hearts. Imagine a small village grappling with a relentless drought, their crops withering, their wells running dry. But then a glimmer of hope arrived in the form of zakat. Through this pillar of Islamic philanthropy, generous donors from across the globe pooled their resources to provide the village with a sustainable irrigation system. Today, the once barren fields are lush with crops, and the villagers no longer fear the dry season. This is more than just a story of survival, it's a story of resilience and revival, all sparked by the spirit of giving. Now let's journey to South Asia, where sadaqah, another form of Islamic philanthropy, is lighting up lives, one child at a time. In a remote town where literacy rates were dismally low and dreams often remained just that, dreams, sadaqah opened the doors to education. A group of philanthropists built a school, hired dedicated teachers, and ensured every child had access to quality education. Today, the children of this town are not just learning to read and write. They are learning to dream bigger, to reach higher. They are the first in their families to receive formal education, breaking the chains of generational poverty. This is the power of tzedakah, a gift that keeps on giving, transforming lives and shaping futures. But the magic of Islamic philanthropy isn't confined to any one region. In the heart of Europe, a bustling city witnesses the impact of Waqf, an Islamic endowment used for public welfare. An old, abandoned building was transformed into a community centre, serving as a hub for social activities, learning programs and support services. Today, it stands as a beacon of unity and progress, a testament to the enduring legacy of Waqf. These stories echo from different corners of the world, yet they share a common thread: the transformative power of Islamic philanthropy. It's not just about monetary contributions. It's about planting seeds of change, about nurturing them with love and care until they bloom into something beautiful. It's about giving people the tools to change their circumstances, to build a brighter, more prosperous future. From the arid lands of East Africa to the vibrant cities of Europe, from the remote towns of South Asia to the bustling metropolises of America, Islamic philanthropy is changing lives, one act of kindness at a time. It's a beautiful reminder that when we give, we're not just helping others, we're helping ourselves by fostering a world that's kinder, more compassionate, and more equitable. These stories are a testament to the transformative power of giving. The act of giving doesn't just impact the receiver, it creates a ripple effect in the community. Imagine a pebble dropped in a pond. The initial splash affects the immediate area, but then ripples begin to form, extending far beyond the point of impact, touching areas of the pond that the pebble itself could not reach. This is much like the act of giving in Islamic philanthropy. The donor's generosity initially benefits the immediate recipient. However, the benefits don't stop there. They ripple out, impacting the whole community. Let's take the example of a generous donation to an education fund. The immediate recipient, a young student, is able to continue her studies, but the ripple effect is much larger. The educated young woman can contribute to her community, share her knowledge, inspire others, and even provide economically for her family. The impact of that single act of giving extends far beyond the initial donation, touching the lives of many. Similarly, consider a donation to a healthcare project. The immediate benefit is to those receiving medical care. Yet, the ripple effects are profound. Improved health leads to increased productivity, benefiting families, communities, and even the economy at large. In the Islamic faith, the act of giving is not just a social responsibility, it's a spiritual one. The Quran encourages believers to give generously and promises immense spiritual rewards. This giving is seen as a form of worship, a way to purify one's wealth and heart. It's not just about the material impact, but also the spiritual growth of the giver. But the most beautiful aspect of this ripple effect is that it doesn't end with the immediate community. These ripples of change can extend beyond geographical boundaries, touching lives across the globe. This is the power of Islamic philanthropy. Thus, each act of giving sets off a chain of positivity and growth. And it's not just about the quantity of the gift, but the quality of the intention behind it. As the ripple effect of giving spreads, it creates a wave of change, inspiring others to give and fostering a culture of generosity, empathy, and mutual support. As we look ahead, the power of philanthropy continues to hold immense potential. The horizon is vast with opportunities. Philanthropy, particularly Islamic philanthropy, is not just about giving, but about creating lasting impacts, about changing lives. In the future, it could be the key to resolving many pressing global issues such as poverty, lack of education, and health disparities. Imagine a world where everyone has access to clean water, education, and healthcare. This is the world that philanthropy is striving to build. And with the rise of digital philanthropy, the reach has never been wider. The digital era is making it easier for the Islamic world to contribute, to make a difference. It's not just about the wealthy anymore. Even the smallest contribution can make a big impact. With this, the future of philanthropy, particularly Islamic philanthropy, looks promising indeed. It's a future where everyone can be a part of making the world a better place. So, what have we learned today about the power of Islamic philanthropy? We dove deep into the heart of Islamic philanthropy, understanding its roots in the pillars of the faith. We saw how this unique form of giving, underpinned by the principles of compassion, social justice and responsibility, changes communities and lives. We journeyed through awe-inspiring stories of transformation, witnessing firsthand the profound impact of giving. We saw how a single act of kindness can ripple outwards, creating waves of change that reach far beyond the initial point of impact. And we looked ahead to the future of philanthropy, envisioning a world where every act of giving is a step towards a better, more equitable society. In all these, we have seen the power of Islamic philanthropy, not just as a religious duty, but as a force for global change. Remember, every act of giving, no matter how small, can make a world of difference. Finally, if you found our video helpful in any way, it would be greatly appreciated if you can hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. This would help us out in a big way. Thanks again for taking the time to visit, and we hope you see you all again in the next video. So keep giving and keep changing lives.